Two schools with a combined enrollment of 81 students will collide for the 1A Division II state championship. These are the picks. Welcome into the picks presented by VCR Now, your guide to the Texas High School Football State Championship games. My name is Greg Tepper of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we're previewing the 1A Division II state title game. 11 a.m. Wednesday morning at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. It's the Class 1A Division II state championship game between the Benjamin Mustangs and the Loraine Bulldogs. What are the keys to this matchup? Key number one, the Grayson Rigdon show. Let's not mince words here. Grayson Rigdon's the best player in six-man football, the most dynamic playmaker, led Strawn to a state championship last year as a freshman, and now has transferred to Benjamin and has the Mustangs on the cusp of their first ever title. He has been unstoppable pretty much all year. 40 rushing touchdowns, 12 passing touchdowns, 5 receiving touchdowns, 3 special teams touchdowns, 8 interceptions on defense. He is the dominant force in this game. How does Loraine contain him? This has been a very good Loraine defense. They have to find an answer for Grayson Rigdon. So, on the big stage, can the best player in the game step up big? Key number two, Loraine's two-headed monster. This is going to be a Loraine ball club that primarily keeps the ball on the ground. They can throw the ball a bit, but they're especially dangerous when they're running the ball with A.J. Williams and Davian Walthall, two studs in the backfield that they're going to feed and feed and feed. It's been a pretty good Benjamin defense, but they're going to be facing a pretty diverse offense here for the Bulldogs, which has a variety of different ways to beat you, especially with Williams and Walthall. So, can the Loraine offense get going on the ground? In key number three, we meet again. Believe it or not, this is a rematch. Yes, go back to week 6, and these two teams already locked horns when Benjamin went to Loraine and came away with a 61-30 victory. Now, there's a couple of things to note about that. One, Loraine sustained some injuries in that game that they have recovered from. I think this is a healthier Loraine squad now. And Loraine is the only team to not get beat by the 45-point mercy rule against Benjamin. Now, Benjamin's been rolling. They've been the number one team wire to wire in Dave Campbell's Texas football. But this Loraine team is, in my opinion, better than they were in week 6. How much has that gap closed for a rematch? Who am I picking? I'm going with Benjamin. The Mustangs get the nod here because sometimes on the smallest level, if you have the best player, that's what matters. And they have the best player. Grayson Rigdon is the alpha in this game. He's going to dictate what this game looks like. Now, he's not alone, by the way. Brody White has been fantastic for Benjamin as well. I think Loraine is better than they were the first time these teams met back in week 6. And I think that they have improved, especially on the defensive side, and that running game with Williams and Walthall has started to catch fire as well. I think they've got an opportunity to shorten the game a little bit and keep the ball away from Benjamin where 1 or 2 stops could win the game. But in the end, I think Benjamin is the better team here. I think they've got the opportunity to go wire to wire as number one. I think the Mustangs bring home their first state championship. And those are the picks. What am I wrong about? Leave comments down below. Don't forget that subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at DCTF, like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Dave Campbell's. Follow us on Instagram, Instagram.com/Dave Campbell's, and of course, see us at TexasFootball.com, where you can find complete coverage of the 2022 Texas High School Football State Championship games at TexasFootball.com/state. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the 1A Division II state title game. We'll see you.